very much. Please, let's be seated. For the good news contained in the Vice Chancellor's speech and the strong admonition from the Pro-Chancellor's speech, let's give the Lord a big hand of praise. Convocation like this is a time of receiving parting words. I'll give the eagles strong wings to soar. And I want to believe that no eagle here today will have their wings clipped. In the name of Jesus Christ. According to scriptures, the profit of the earth is for all. The king himself is served by the field. The earth has profit available and accessible by all. Even the king himself is served by the field. I've captioned this address looking ahead. Abraham was told, as far as your eyes can see, unto you will I give it. As I've said severally, no one ever arrives at the future that he cannot see. Neither can anyone arrive at the future is not prepared for. Creation is designed to be self-evolving and self-sustaining. I've always believed in finding indigenous solutions to indigenous problems. This is why both the plant and animal kingdom have not gone extinct. You'll agree with me, and the animal kingdom, all animals find local solutions to their local problems. They do not travel, or they import goods and services, yet they have succeeded for generations in providing solutions to all their problems. The animal kingdom is still thriving till date in spite of poachers and harsh climatic conditions. Man has not been able to outfish the sea till date. Fishes are still multiplying. As predators emerge in the animal kingdom, the prey continue to multiply. It's also common knowledge that in the plant kingdom, trees do not move. Yet from the same place or position, they are able to access all they need. Plants solve their problems where they are planted, the harsh conditions notwithstanding. Everything living is called to solve problems where they are planted. Everything living is called to solve problems where they are planted. But man, the most intelligent creature of all of God's creation, yet because he will not take responsibility, he has not succeeded to find solutions to his own local problems. Someone once said, you are not a failure until you are looking for someone to blame for it. There is no amount of foreign interest, please, young people, or support that will be a substitute for our indigenous engagement in finding solutions to the issues of our day. I've always believed that no solution can be more enduring than homegrown solutions. And that's why Covenant University is 99.99% indigenous in its conceptualization, in its vision, in its philosophy, and the result is all over the world today, to the glory of God. This is what informs Our leadership mandate as captured by the following three mission statements. One, raising a generation of leaders through a qualitative and life-applicable training system that focuses on value and skill development. That was espoused at the very beginning of this university. Number two, raising a new generation of leaders through a broad-based qualitative education built on sound biblical principles, culminating in the birth of pathfinders, pace-setters, and trailblazers. And number three, raising a new generation of leaders who shall redeem the battered image of the black race and restore her lost glory as this trained army of reformers begin to build the old waste, repair the wasted cities, and raise the solution of many generations. It's of note here that our forefathers were self-determined and self-reliant heroes. They solved all their brutal problems, or all the brutal problems that confronted them in their times, such as meeting their food needs, engaging in farming with their farming implements, their highly successful healthcare program. They had shelter, they were not living on trees. They knew how to take care of childbirth and delivery and care for the mothers. They ran a judicial system that was very effective. They built their weapons of war. They defended their territories against external aggression. They did not run away from their challenges. They were simply committed to solving them where they were. We have a host of runaways today, across this continent particularly. But the modern day man will rather dodge problems than get committed to solving them. As I've said severally, you can't wish to solve a problem, you confront it to solve it. Graduates of Covenant University are not named eagles. It's an adjective. It's not our brand name. It is our covenant name. We are going to swear. We will swear where others sweat. If you will care to take responsibility on the amazing things you have had to go through at Covenant University. Among others, we understand that eagles are known to be far-sighted birds. It is said that an eagle can sight threats to her nest some 5 miles away and dive for rescue. We need far-sightedness today than ever before, as problems continue to mount at rates never known in history. Note, artificial intelligence is fast creeping into the world, which will surely lead to massive loss of jobs worldwide. I've said it and more again, the time is coming that we no country to run into. The earlier we take responsibility, the better. This is what we need today is the right kind of education, which Covenant University has been poised to offer since the beginning. I remember saying separately at the onset of this university, we are out to produce job creators and not job seekers. From the book, The Idea of a University, the 2012 publication of Covenant University, I wrote the following in my preface. A university is a place where solutions to societal problems are found and value added to humanity. It's not just compounding principles. It's generating products that impart on human life. A university is not a monastery, but a factory that drives research and generates values. But this value of the university is in the problems it solves, not in its title, not in its age. In order to be relevant as a university, we must continue to engage in research that will help solve the problems of the society. As long as we remain regimented, we continue to be relegated. There is need to rediscover our true identity. We are not a people of no history. We don't need anybody validation to solve our own problems. We are solving problems the colonial masters arrived. They didn't meet us on trees when they came. They didn't tell us what to eat when they came. We found this in ourselves. They didn't tell us how to cook. We are cooking before they came. We built our own houses. We made our own pathways. Just suddenly, we start looking for someone to come and solve our problems. It never happens. We need to discover our identity, because that's where our liberty and dignity lies. As I've often said, it doesn't have to be white to be right. It doesn't have to be white to be right. There is no white brain, there's no black brain. It doesn't have to be right to be right to be right. There is no black man's salvation and white man's salvation. The earlier we discover our true identity, the better. Every problem I've discovered has a solution, but without a problem solver, some problems become insurmountable. According to JF Kennedy, a one-time American president, a child miseducated is a child lost. Can I congratulate all our grown-ups today? You have been properly educated. Go and demonstrate the kind of quality education you have received on this campus. What we have in most parts of the world today is not education, but gross miseducation. Values thrown into the trash. Character non-existent. Skill absolutely absent. We are the first in this country to flag the EDS program, Entrepreneurial Development Studies. All of us do from here. I believe, therefore, creativity, innovation, and invention should be the fulcrum of education system in Africa today. We should face any problems that we have and not be theoretical about it. We should stop looking for solutions. We should start creating them. As I once said, one cannot be committed to a task and not be creative in his approach. One cannot be creative and not be productive. And one cannot be productive and not be successful. Growing one's success will usually culminate in impact. Young people, no parking, no stopping, keep going. There's a future waiting for you. You are created to solve some problems, and you will succeed in solving those problems. It's only those who see ahead that ever go ahead. If leadership is our core training model, who then is a leader? Leadership is not in titles we wear, but in the values we add. It's not in positions held, it's in solutions provided. Leaders are not title carriers, but value-adding citizens of the earth. Take position on time. I recently developed what I called leadership etiquette concept. This concept espouses how potential leaders think. And I noted the following. Potential leaders usually think the way out. They think the way forward. They think solutions. They think others. They think the future. They think the coming generation. In essence, leadership mentality is about thinking solutions. There are problems because there are people to solve the problems where we are. Let's join in thinking solutions. Only those who think others end up as outstanding leaders. Think others. As I've often said, champions are made of challenges and stars are made of sacrifices. There is no star without a scar, and the scar of every star is sacrifice. identify your mission, be sold out to it. Before you know what's happening, this time you emerges. There is nothing extraordinary on its own. It's man's extraordinary input that makes it so. But no what changes us in normal schedule, the sacrifice. It is pain of normal price that makes a world changer. I see you going forth as changers of your world. Africa will be blessed that you are born. Nigeria will recognize and celebrate the day you are born. We are surrounded by myriad of problems. God will make you a major player in solving these problems. No world changer possesses a normal habit. They are sold out to their cause. No world changer has a normal lifestyle. Every world changer is highly focused. They are highly focused individuals. Stop running up and down. If your eye be seeing your body will be full of light. Stay where you belong and endeavor to make the most of it. The good news is there's no one among you that will end up a proverb and a byword. All graduates of today are admonished to start looking ahead to a world of exploits, because that's where you belong. Thank you, and God bless you.